So we released the plant monsters, I guess about a year ago, a year and a half ago. So those are our first monsters. They're NFTs. There's 4,096 of those, and they're all unique, one of one. Roz did a really good job of like creating each monster layer. There's 3 different layers, and they're compatible with any other monster type, even like water
Mm.
or fire. So you can do like breeding in the future. You can mix all the different layers. So we released those. The water monsters are essentially done as well. We're just waiting to do a mint for those, but
Mm.
those will be released at the end of the year, and then we have Fire, which he started on, and then we have a lot more elements that Roz has planned, our designer has planned.
And I know this was something, from the when you guys first launched, that you were going to be able to do like almost kind of like evolutions, but like join, to an extent, burn the monsters and join them to make new monsters between like a fire and a grass and stuff like that. Is that going to be launched initially once you guys launch the water, or is that something you guys are waiting to do once you get more, like fire, water, grass, and like more, elements out there?
Yeah, once we have so we've released the plants, and then once we have the waters out there, it'll be technically possible to set up the system. We'll probably wait a bit and kind of look at the player base we have. We'll talk about it here soon in a minute, but we're going to look to expand that player base before we go into breeding. But yeah, it's possible that it could be at the same time. We're going to be looking at how the markets are, but it's more likely that it'll come out a little bit after the water monsters are released.
Yeah, I do know that, when I went back and played the game some this past week, just in getting ready for you guys to come on the show, and I liked the Smash Brothers style of play, that was on there. That was a fun addition to, the person versus person fighting, instead of it just being like, when you're fighting the computer player in just that one little arena. It kind of gives more to it, that you can like jump around, almost like I say, like Smash Brothers. Need to get some nostalgic style maps. Is there a lot that goes into, like, I guess you wouldn't be able to do like copyright stuff, but like how are you guys planning on like expanding that side of it to make it, almost like a nostalgia type thing for different maps you could play on?
Yeah. I wish Ross could be here. He doesn't have a great mic, so he's a great public speaker, but online it doesn't come out so great. But he takes a lot of inspiration from Mario. So I mean,
Okay.
the maps are already kind of inspired by Mario. Like if you look at the overall map, if
Yeah.
you kind of the zoomed out map, yeah, it's inspiration from Mario, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna copy anything directly. But yeah, he's done a good job of kind of pulling from like Digimon inspirations, kind of like any of those 90 kind of games like Mario and Pokemon, Digimon. He's done a great job with that.
Well, I do like about Fractal Monsters, you guys are also just doing your own thing too.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the most important things, because a lot of we'll say Web3 games feel like it's like arcade that just on blockchain, but y'all are, expanding and putting some, like you said, some elements of Digimon, some of our favorite classics, but
Right.
it's in your own, version. So I appreciate that.